Hey everyone, today we will be going over one of the largest productions in 2021 for the JKC video team. So if you want to know the ins and outs of how we created 65 different pieces of video content for the Get Happy at Home real estate team, you've come to the right place. I have a few things that I specifically want to touch on in this video. I want to share with you what filming actually looked like, how we took the videos to the next level in post-production, and how the pricing worked. So first up, let's talk production. This was a unique project for a few reasons. First off, we filmed during a pandemic, so we had a pretty lean crew. We were able to get away with only having 6 people on set, but this meant that we needed to have more time built into the schedule for setting up, breaking down gear, that type of thing takes human hours, but we really should have had 10 people on set. There's just way too much to do. The second reason this project was unique is that the client selected the highest budget option. We'll discuss more about this in the budgeting section a bit later, but this is important to acknowledge for right now because it meant we were playing with more cameras, more gear, spending more time in post-production fancying things up. Really, really fun to have a big budget. This series of subject matter expert videos ended up utilizing 4 cameras. We had a wide static shot for safety, 2 tighter shots for punching in and covering edits, plus we had a medium shot on an automated Rhino slider. We actually bought the slider explicitly for this production, and I'm really glad that we did. The added movement on this medium shot really made it look cinematic. And when so much of the content is just a couple of talking heads, that sliding movement really adds another layer of visual depth, which hopefully keeps the viewer engaged. We also filmed across 3 different days in 3 different locations, which helped make this series of videos feel much bigger and expansive than they would have if we had just filmed them all in a single location. Once we had everything filmed, we took the footage into the editing studio and started to make some magic happen. We did all of our standard practices. We cut down the content to its most streamlined form, we added the B-roll, we made the colors look awesome, and then we went ahead and challenged ourselves to raise the bar and create the best content possible. One of the biggest ways to increase the production value of a video is to add animations. So we built out a custom intro for the series of videos, which helps set the content apart. Then we created a ton of custom animations, all of which were designed to entertain the viewer, plus help the Realty team feel more relatable. These custom animations are easily the largest component of the post-production budget, but they added a truly fun vibe to the video content. I'm really glad that the client went with the higher budget option because these types of visuals simply aren't possible on a shoestring budget. And lastly, we were incredibly efficient with the content that we had captured. Okay, hold up. Efficient? What the heck am I talking about? We were brought on to create 13 unique videos for the Get Happy at Home team, but ended up delivering 65 final products. That is because each of those 13 videos had a hero video, a vertical caption version of that same video, and 3 vertical social media stories designed to drive the Get Happy at Home audience to the longer form content. You see, the most expensive component of nearly any project is the actual production. You remember all of those cameras, the automated slider, the crew members? Yeah, that's all really expensive. So if our client spends all of that money on the filming process, it's beneficial to then spend a few more hours in post-production to create more deliverables. And lastly, let's talk about pricing. When we're quoting projects, we usually supply organizations with 3 different package options. The lowest package is the bare minimum. We are talking very streamlined and simple. Yes, the client will save money and they will still get video content, but I personally would not pick this option. The middle package is what a vast majority of clients end up selecting. We'll be able to dedicate more time to planning out the production at this price point, and we'll have more resources on set. But this option still lacks some of the bells and whistles. at the highest price point, AKA the Diamond Package, we make dreams come true. We're able to spread out production across multiple days, multiple locations. We can have more people on set, which allows us to utilize more cameras, and don't forget all about the extra gear. It's just lovely. We're then able to spend more time in post-production, putting together the fancy animations to make the content really stand out. And above anything, the higher price point allows our team to generally spend more time across the board on your creative vision. The more time we have, the more unique and thought through your content will be. Now, you may be asking yourself, is all of that effort and all those resources actually truly worth it? I personally think so, but good news, you don't actually have to take my word for it.
Our favorite part of working with the JKC team would be their talent in video production, post-editing, making us look good, and general likability, because we always have a good time.
Everybody's wonderful. Everything feels very professional. There's a vision here and everyone's working together to get there. And even when it feels chaotic because of us, there's a sense of you all have a plan and we're getting there.
You guys are awesome. You guys are all great.
You let us be ourselves, which is a lot to handle. So.
That's true too.
You call me talent too, which is lovely.
Next time you're prepping for an upcoming production, ask yourself, would it be worth investing more upfront so that you can benefit from the long-term gains? Typically, the nicer you make the content, the longer it's going to last. So spend the extra resources and create content that will both have an impact and stand the test of time. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me recap one of my personal favorite projects from 2021. Working with the Get Happy at Home team was really fun because they're great people, but it was also an awesome opportunity. The bigger budget really allowed us to create content that we'll be showcasing for years to come. If you are interested in collaborating with our team, reach out and we can talk through how we can best elevate your next project. As always, if you want more content like this where we pull back the curtain and share the nitty-gritty of how the industry truly works, like and subscribe on the team's YouTube channel. Until next time.